Hi, I'm James Seifier, head principal here at Nanaimo Christian School. And Mr. Pattison, we need your help. Investing in Nanaimo Christian School not only impacts the students we have now, but it impacts all of the students we'll have in the future. It impacts this great city of Nanaimo, it impacts Vancouver Island, and beyond.
My parents were founding members of the society and putting the whole school together. I was in grade 3 when I first started attending. It was Island Christian Academy way back then. My dad built desks for us to sit at, and we were a small group, and went to school there as it moved around from church to church until I was finished grade 10.
The gravel pit, as it was called when we first arrived in 1997, a school of, I think it was about 167 students. You really had to believe in Christian education to bring your kids here. It was a small school, old buildings, no parking lot, gravel playground, hence the name. And we were involved in the very first capital project to pave the parking lot. $70,000 projects, and many successful projects followed after that.
We have 5 children that all attended Nanaimo Christian School, and the reason why we sent them here was they were homeschooled, and we wanted the values that we had taught the kids at home to be reinforced in the school.
You know, when my kids started, it was about having them in a community that loved them and had excellence in education. And as I watched that happen and just see how they grew and became a light in their community, and watching how other kids are going out and being a light in their community, and how Nanaimo Christian School is making an impact on the community, is a big part of that for me.
I really feel that schooling for your children is part of the balance created in their lives. So I see it as a part of the whole. It was a conscious decision to send our children here. We wanted school to reflect our core values. My kids are all wildly successful now. I've got one who's an engineer, recently married. I've got one who owns her own business, working with dogs. I've got one who's a professional artist working and living in Vancouver on a big project with DHX Media Studios, and I've got one helping to run our family group of companies and is my succession plan, and just actually finished a property management course through UBC. So I truly believe that my kids are all where they're at now because NCS played such a critical role in their growth and development as people.
Both my husband and I went through public education, but once I came here as a staff member and developed such a love and passion for not only Christian education, but for this school in particular, I couldn't think of another place I would want my daughter. And I've been able to see her flourish and grow in her faith and in her relationships, and just be loved and cared for in a way that has allowed her to thrive.
All 5 of our kids are university graduates now. One owns a business, one is doing language teaching throughout the world, one is a pastor in Kamloops, and one is a computer science graduate and working in Victoria, and then our youngest daughter is a registered nurse. It's important that the public system has some competition in the field of education. Nanaimo Christian School has done that. The enrollment is going through the roof. They must expand. Some of the buildings here are in portables.
We have kids waiting, kids who need to belong and that are needing that quality of care that couples so well with excellent education that's provided at NCS.
It has been absolutely amazing to see the growth that has happened here at Nanaimo Christian School over the past 7 years. And at one point in time, we were the fastest growing Christian school in BC. We are at a point where we have to say no, that we're going to be turning students away because we have wait lists and we just can't accommodate more students.
Mr. Pattison, our school, Nanaimo Christian School, needs your help in moving into the future for the growth for our community and our children. Over the last 10 years that I've been involved on the building committee, first as a parent and then as a project manager for this facility, we've seen our student population go from 200 students to over 650 students with a waiting list, which just breaks my heart. After I've seen my kids go here, I know that every kid needs to go to Nanaimo Christian School in our area.
I love NCS because we're families.
For once, I feel like I fit in somewhere where I didn't fit in before.
I love NCS because we're a family. I love NCS because we're a family.
By expanding our facilities, we are able to not only add 300 plus students into our school community, but we are also able to expand the ways in which we are able to reach our students.
We're looking out to the private sector to contribute to make sure that this quality education continues. I think this would be a great legacy and a statement about the quality of the man, Jim Pattison.
We need your help to go to the next level, to continue to grow, so there is no waiting list for our kids, so that the kids in Nanaimo can come here and be blessed here. So we need your help.